my channel. In today's video, I have a very special luxury video. Like nothing else that I've done, I was actually tagged by my girl here on YouTube, the fabulous AI the Great. You guys know I adore her, so if you have not subscribed to her channel, I will leave it across the screen and link it down below. Please go subscribe to her channel if you like luxury, fragrance, fashion. She is just everything. I adore her. Such a beautiful woman inside and out. So thank you so much, babe, for tagging me. This is a tag that was created by Mel in Melbourne, and it is the luxury name tag. So pretty much what you do is you show us items that start with the first letter or something that deals with your name. So I'm going to show you how that goes. If you'd like to see some of the items in my luxury collection, in my bag collection, and kind of see how I had to finesse this because it was quite interesting, please keep watching. Okay, so my girl AI the Great did her entire channel name AI the Great. So I am going to do Keiko Beauty. Now, when I sat down to make this list, I was so stumped. So for two of the letters of my channel name, I don't have anything to show. So if you guys can help me down below in the comment section, I would really appreciate that. I sat on this for at least 24 hours and I could not come up with anything. So if you have something that you think I have in my collection that I could at least tell you guys about, I'll put it down in the comments below and I will pin it. So let's get started. My channel name is Keiko Beauty, Keikobeauty. So for my first K, I'm going to share. That gives you a hint at something else that's on my list. So for my first item, I'm going to share a piece that's a little older in my collection. I believe I purchased this in my mid to late 20s. I'm not exactly sure, but this is the Louis Vuitton limited edition Kusama cosmetic case PM. So this was a collaboration with Louis Vuitton and Yayoi Kusama, which is a Japanese designer. I am part Japanese, so the fact that they were collaborating with a Japanese designer and this featured like these really nice polka dots, I had to get it. If you know anything about Kusama, she uses this type of polka dot pattern, and so I just thought this was so fun and unique. So this is what the piece looks like. It's a traditional Louis Vuitton monogram cosmetic case PM with a silk screening of a yellow polka dot design. I love this. Honestly, this is what I was using as my everyday cosmetic case because this is the only Louis Vuitton cosmetic pouch PM that I have. Now for my birthday, I did purchase something else, and honestly, I haven't used it yet, but we won't talk about that. I love this piece. It's fun. I like Louis Vuitton limited edition pieces, but I like to get them in smaller pieces because I feel they wear a little bit better, and it's just fun to have a nice little pop of color in your bag. So that's my first K, the Louis Vuitton Yayoi Kusama cosmetic pouch PM. So you guys, I have to take a quick break because I'm playing Kim Kardashian Hollywood and my mission is over in 10 minutes and I can't bomb this. So one moment. I'm probably not going to complete it and my rating is going to go down, but I have to at least try. One moment. I'm sorry, but I don't play about Kim Kardashian Hollywood, okay? Yay! Okay, I finished it. Okay, back to the list. So for my first E in my name, I'm going to be sharing a piece that I got this past year, and these are my Louis Vuitton Essential V earrings. I have them in a Tiffany pouch. I know that's blasphemous, but I have a whole bunch of Tiffany pouches. So these are my Louis Vuitton Essential V earrings. I originally saw these earrings on someone's YouTube channel. I can't remember her name, but I was looking up a video for the Louis Vuitton Noe, which I purchased a few years ago. But anyway, she purchased these earrings, or maybe she was wearing them, and they were so beautiful. I love these because they're dainty. Well, I'll put it against my black shirt. They're dainty, they're a little different. It's like wearing a small hoop, and they have the V in them, so they're a little bit understated. If you know Louis Vuitton jewelry, you will know that these are Louis Vuitton, but if not, you'll just think that it's a really feminine, dainty hoop. I will link a video down below where I had these on. I believe it was my birthday haul, but I love these earrings. But if you can tell, this one is a bit bent. You see how that O is very wide in comparison to this one? So these are very, very delicate earrings, and honestly, I wouldn't recommend them because this gold or golden toned wire or what have you is so delicate, and because of how they open, you literally have to squeeze it to open and close them. So while I do love these earrings, they are so fabulous and so beautiful and very, very dainty and delicate. I wouldn't recommend them. I don't wear them much because they are so delicate and they bend, and I just feel like for the amount that you pay for something like this, even though it is costume jewelry, it really shouldn't be this delicate. So I love my Louis Vuitton Essential V earrings, but I definitely don't wear them as much because they are very, very delicate. Okay, for eye, I had to get a little creative. So for eye, I chose, how interesting, I chose my Hermes Voyage and Cat Teacup and Saucer. So this is my first of many, hopefully, pieces of Hermes tableware, and I adore this. So my mom got this for me for my birthday. Before my birthday, I sent my mom a picture of this because my mother is really into tea. So jokingly, I sent my mother a picture. Well, I sent her the link to this Hermes teacup and saucer, and then to my surprise, a few days after my birthday, I received this in the mail. This is just beautiful, and since receiving it, I am hooked on Hermes porcelain tableware. So this is what the saucer looks like. Really, really beautiful. On the bottom it says Voyage and Cat Hermes, and it has this really pretty purple, blue, and pink and turquoise and yellow pattern, and it has gold trimming around the saucer. And then for the teacup, I want to say this holds between like 4 and 6 ounces maybe. Very, very perfect for a tea party, anything like that. I have finally used it also. This is what the inside looks like. It's just so pretty. The gold screening on the inside around the rim, and once again you have your Voyage and Cat design. This just makes me feel like I am Belle in Beauty and the Beast. It's so beautiful, it's so fabulous, and honestly, since receiving this teacup and saucer, I have decided that I'm going to start a teacup and saucer collection. There's just something really simple and beautiful about this, and I would love to be able to pass it down to my future children and grandchildren. So thank you, Hermes, for starting that little part of my collection. So that is the Hermes Voyage and Cat collection. Okay, for K, for my second K, I had to get creative a little bit, and I decided to go with none other than my favorite perfumer, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and the scent that I am sharing is Baccarat Rouge 540. If you guys have been watching my videos since June, you will know that I also received this for my birthday, and since June, I have been hooked on MFK. I actually just purchased another MFK fragrance this past week. This scent is my favorite though. It is what initially drew me to this fragrance house. It is sweet. It is dark. It is sexy. It's powerful. It's androgynous. It's a very unisex fragrance. This to me smells like sexy band-aids. Some of you guys have tried it and you see what I'm talking about. There's a medicinal sweet note in here that I love. It just smells like sexy band-aids. It has notes of amber, wood, juniper. I really smell the juniper in here. It gives it a fresh note. This lasts and lasts and lasts. When I put on my bra today, a little TMI, I had this scent on my bra because I wore this bra the last time, like maybe a few weeks ago when I went out. This scent is everything. My favorite Maison Francis Kurkdjian scent, and I had to include this for my second K, Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540, aka Sexy Band-Aid. Okay, so for O, I also had to get a little creative. Let me show you. So I couldn't think of anything for O that was like luxury, so I had to get a little creative. So for O, I am sharing an old bag, and I call this an old bag because this is a bag that was worn by my late grandmother. She carried this bag at the end of her life, and when she passed, my aunt gave it to me, and I just felt so honored. I don't think my grandmother knew at the time I was like maybe a teenager. I don't think my grandmother knew that I loved bags, but everybody else did. So to receive this from my late grandmother just meant the world to me. So this is my old piece. This is a Coach bag. Now I have never worn this bag because it's just so special and unique, though I should, because how fabulous would this be for fall? I used to be really into Coach when I was younger. I believe this is from the Legacy collection. It's beautiful. It's a bucket bag. It has a really long strap, but you can also double it up and wear it as a shoulder bag. This is beautiful. Now, the last time I actually opened this bag from the dust bag, it smelled like smoke because my bachan did smoke cigarettes. So let's see if it smells like smoke. The smoke is fading. I might have to smoke a cigarette and blow it into this bag. But like I said, I haven't ever worn this bag. I've never even taken it out of the house. It still has pen marks from my grandmother, but this is so special to me because it was something that my grandmother basically passed down to me. And just like I spoke about earlier, how I would love to pass my Hermes pieces down to future children and grandchildren. This is the most special piece in my luxury bag collection. It's a simple bag, but it means so much because my grandmother wore it. So this is an old bag in my collection, and I have my bachan to thank for that. This is the Coach Legacy, I believe, bucket style type bag, but it is by Coach and it is old. So thank you, bachan. Okay, so now we are starting the second word in my channel name, which is beauty. So for B, I have a bag, and it is actually by Balenciaga. This is the only bag in my Balenciaga collection within my larger handbag collection. And it's so funny because before filming this video, my friend actually sent me a picture of a past beloved Balenciaga bag, and I will insert a picture of it. She always teases me because I wanted this bag so much. I'll actually put the unboxing down below. I purchased it from Fashion File, gently used, well used, and I loved it, and then I got rid of it. So the only bag that's left in my Balenciaga collection, I used to have 3, but this is the last one standing. My Balenciaga City in this like praline color. I'm not sure what color it is, but it's a tanny nude color. And honestly, you guys, I go back and forth all the time about this bag. The reason why I sold the previous orange work bag by Balenciaga was because it was too big. But the ironic thing is that I got that bag because the City was too small, but now I'm into smaller bags and I love this. So this is a City size bag, which is a smaller bag than the work. And then I believe the first is even smaller. But yeah, this is my Balenciaga City. She doesn't get much use, but she is the only bag in my collection, I believe, that's light colored. So I keep her. Just a really nice bag, and she's a beauty. Now with Balenciaga, I wouldn't pay full price. I would definitely get them pre-owned because you can get them for a great price. And she honestly doesn't have too much signs of wear. She has some scuffs on the corners, but I love this bag. She just doesn't get used too much because you'll see, I'm always wearing black bags. So my B is my Balenciaga City bag. Okay, for my last E, I could not come up with anything. So if you have something that you think I own in my collection that starts with an E, please let me know because there is nothing written down for E. I cannot honestly think of anything. No, I can't. So let's skip E and let's go on to A. And for A, I chose another older bag in my collection, and this is the Louis Vuitton Epi Leather Alma in the color black. Let me open her up a little bit and fluff her out because she sits on her shelf and doesn't get a lot of wear anymore. Now, once again, if you know Louis Vuitton, you know that this is an Alma bag because of the shape. Also, my lighting is making this bag look like it is patent leather and shiny, but it's definitely a flat black. It's the traditional Epi leather. This is another bag that I love. I just don't use that much because this is my classy bag. Like, this is what I would take to work when I was still working in an office. This is what I would take to church. It's really a beautiful bag. I don't reach for it enough, and I really should because it's just a classic staple. Though I don't reach for it too much, this is a bag I will never part with because it's so classic and chic. So for A, I chose the Louis Vuitton Epi Leather Alma in black or noir. Okay, the next letter I couldn't come up with anything for is U. Once again, I couldn't possibly think of anything for you other than the ugliest item in my collection. And obviously I don't think anything in my collection is ugly, so I'm going to skip you. But if you think that I have something in my collection that starts with a U or that can be used for you, please let me know down below. Okay, the next letter would be T, and I am going to be showing something from Tiffany. Now, if you guys, well, you probably don't know, I don't think I've ever spoken about it on my channel. When I was younger, in my teens, I loved Tiffany and Company. Now I'm into Tiffany as far as stemware, but before then I loved Tiffany jewelry, and I have a quite sizable collection. I just never wear it. I'm not really into a lot of the pieces anymore, but this is my first Tiffany piece that I ever received, and I got this for being baptized. So this is the traditional Tiffany & Co. Return to Tiffany toggle bracelet. This is the very famous bracelet that a lot of ladies or gentlemen get as their first piece. First Tiffany piece. Like I said, I don't wear Tiffany anymore, but I will never part with my pieces because they mean so much for me. I got this when I was baptized, and because of that, this is something that I will now pass on to my daughter, and I love it. It's simple, it's elegant, it's a little chunky. It's definitely not my style anymore, but I'm not parting with it, and this is just such a staple Tiffany piece. So for my T, I chose the Tiffany & Company Return to Tiffany toggle bracelet. Okay, and for my Y, which is the last letter in my channel name, I chose something that I'm wearing today, and they are my David Yerman cable stud earrings, and I will insert a picture of them in the screen because I'm not going to be able to get close enough. But I received these earrings for Christmas probably 2 Christmases ago, and I adore them. Like I said, I'm not really into Tiffany too much anymore because a lot of the pieces that I have in my collection are very chunky, or they say Tiffany all over them. I do have a few pieces from the Atlas collection, and those are a little more subtle, but I still don't wear them. I'm not sure, but overall I'm really not a jewelry person. But when I saw these David Yerman earrings, I had to put them on my list. They're really small, but they're dainty and beautiful. They are silver. It's that really nice David Yerman cable style. I love them. These are my day-to-day earrings. I'll be sure to link these down below. They are just perfect and simplistic. So I've kind of moved away from Tiffany and into David Yerman, and now Yerman. That's my baby. So that is the last letter of Keiko Beauty. These are my David Yerman cable stud earrings. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much to my girl AI the Great for tagging me. I'm gonna tag Happy Stylish Mommy exclusive edition. I'm gonna tag, who else? I don't want to forget about anybody. I want to tag my girl Kelly Corinne if she's making videos right now. Who else do I want to tag? Everybody who has a channel, I want to tag you. I have a bad memory, so if I didn't say your name, please don't charge it to the heart. But anyone who has a channel, I tag you because I would love to see what pieces you pick to spell out your name. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link all these items down below if I can, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.